Hey loves, welcome to Art, Sweet Tea, and Me. I'm TR Smith and I'm a mixed media artist and instructor, and this is my vlog number 9. Yay! I come to you each week just to share a bit of art, my life as an artist, my life owning a business as an artist and instructor. Sweet tea is just some encouragement and love, and me, it's just me, it's me. Whatever I've got to give for the week. Anyway, last week, I'm going to get right into it. Last week, I talked about putting in the work. I talked about how people call and want a quick answer and a quick action to take or whatever, but they don't really want to put in the work. They want the answer and they want it to come easy. And I compared it to weight loss, because when you start losing weight, people want to know what you did and they want to do the same thing. But when they find out there's work to be done, they back away. Same thing with art or a creative business. I'm finding that not everyone, but there are lots of people who are not ready to put in the work. I also talked about the fact that there is lots of work. You wear many hats as an artist until you are able to hire people to help you, perhaps. But there are lots of avenues for creating. There are lots of avenues for making money, and every avenue, every bit of it takes effort. So there's lots of work, different ways to do it. You got to put in the time, but there's work to be done, and there's lots of work, behind the scenes other than just making art. So the point was, you don't just get to make art and the money just falls in your lap. Basically, you have to make art and you have to run a business. So this week, I want to add on top of that, not letting go of your dream, not letting go of your goal. Another thing that I noticed is that people want to do this and maybe it doesn't happen quickly enough for them. Maybe they are not seeing the returns that they want. Maybe they're not making enough money. Maybe they're not growing their following. Maybe they don't have 15,000 Instagram followers and that's what they expected to get, or on YouTube or on Facebook or wherever you are. I want to talk about not giving up on the goal and not getting caught up in the numbers. I've been doing this since 2004. I have seen 4-figure years, 5-figure years, and 6-figure years. I haven't been doing this exact same thing since 2004. It has grown, it has evolved, it has changed, it has been successful in every stage. So I first started off making scrapbooks for other people. Some people don't know that, but my very first check for making a scrapbook for someone was over $800. Yes, over $800. Can you believe that? But I found myself not loving making scrapbooks for people, although each scrapbook brought hundreds of dollars in. But it took away the joy for me of scrapbooking. And so then I decided, how could I incorporate my love for scrapbooking into a business that I could sustain? And I own Classy Coordinates Scrapbook Club, which I think was amazing. And I found out that it was one of the largest scrapbook clubs. I absolutely was a 6-figure mama. And then the economy tanked and discretionary income tanked, and I decided at some point I'd let it go. I probably could have kept going. If I know what I know now, I may have kept going with that business, but I never gave up. That's the whole point. You don't give up on your dreams. So I said, well, if scrapbooking isn't going to do it, what's next? And so I tried all kinds of different things, but I didn't find that thing that clicked with me until I went back to my art. Now, the interesting thing is I didn't go back to art just to make money. I went back to art because it was art, because I loved art, because one day I felt like drawing and I hadn't drawn for 18 years. So I started drawing and it was this incredible release. It was like getting back to your roots. I cried. It was amazing. It freed me. And I kept drawing and painting and coloring and art journaling and sharing. You all, some of you have been on the journey. I just started sharing and everything. And so it evolved into another business. I always had the desire to keep my creative business. I just didn't know what direction it was going to go in. But I never gave up completely. I never gave up the dream. I never stopped moving. No matter what the numbers are, no matter what the naysayers may say, I don't give up. I've been disappointed many, many, many times. You know, sometimes we have this idea of where we want to go, what we want to do, how we want to be, and those things don't happen. I'll say that there has been something that I've wanted to do for a while, and I haven't gotten to do it. And the first time I realized that it wasn't going to happen for me, the first no I got, is what propelled me, actually. I let my nose propel me to the next step. I said, you know what? I can't wait for other people to give me opportunities. I can't wait for other people to say yes. I can't wait for other people to say they like me enough. I can't wait for other people to say they want me. I decided to do things on my own and on my own terms. And it has been the most rewarding thing I have done. Not only is it rewarding for me, it's really amazing to me. This might sound crazy, but I love giving the opportunity back to other people. Like when I teach and I have people come and teach with me and I'm able to pay them a fee every month, their affiliate fees every month, that is the most rewarding, magnificent feeling to me, is that I'm actually helping someone else to put some money in their pocket, or to feed themselves, or to do something nice for their children, or to pay a bill, or whatever it is. That feels good to me. And that only happens because I decided that I was worth it without the approval of the rest of the world. And that what I have is valuable enough and desired enough by people, by enough people, that it's worth my time. It's worth my time to give it, to do it, to share it, to create it, to work for it, to be about it, and to not give up on it. So I'm saying all of this because I see so many people give up. I see blogs go dead. I see Instagram feeds go dead. I see YouTube channels that are never updated. I see Facebook pages that were updated a year ago. And I'm like, what happened? What happened to that initial desire for that person to have a business, or even if it's not a business, just to have your own little creative space that you are able to share with other people? What made you stop? Why did you feel it wasn't worth it? What was your goal? Why did you start in the first place? Those are things that we need to think about, because those are the things that propel us and keep us going. And the dream is always worth it. And the dream doesn't always come in the time that you think it's going to come. But people who are successful are the people who are persistent. So I'm not saying persistent and consistent. And I'm not saying you just go down the same road over and over and over and over again. I'm saying you don't let go of the dream, and you take the time to build the dream, to grow the dream, to learn about the dream, to educate yourself. And sometimes it's to change the dream. But the dream itself doesn't die. The core part of the dream doesn't die. Don't let it die. Don't let it die. If it is your dream, go for it. Go for it. I just needed to come and share that with you because I'm excited. I've been telling you all that I'm going to be bringing a workshop to you that is for people who are ready to pursue their dreams, who are ready to not give up, their creative dreams, their artistic dreams, that are not ready to give up, that are ready to get started and just build something for themselves. It might be part-time. It might just be $100 extra a month. Maybe you want to make $200 extra a month, $500 extra a month, $1,000, whatever it is. I want to help you get started and give you the tools and the actions. You guys know I like to dig right in with my art classes. When I come on the vlog, I like to say what I'm gonna say, and I say it. I don't really like a whole lot of fluff. I don't like a whole lot of extra. I just want to get the lessons and move on. I don't need all of that. Most of the time when I'm trying to learn, whether it's art techniques or something else, just teach me the thing. So that's what I want to do. I want to teach the thing. I want to give the thing and give actions and help people get started and help people to think, to move, to grow, to start. It's really to start and to build that beautiful, wonderful foundation. Get that going and then build that up. All right. Anyway, if you're an artist, if you're a creative and you want to do something and you have a dream and you've been doing it, don't give up. It takes time. Again, it might not be on your own time, but it will be in time if you are persistent and you are consistent and you strive towards your goals. Don't give up if it is your passion, if it's what you want to do, and you're willing to put in the work and the time and the effort and all of the things that you need to do to make it a beautiful reality, a beautiful dream come true, to own your own business or to grow your own business or to make just a little extra money, whatever it is. Don't give up on that dream. It's so worth it. I'm so happy that I have been led in this direction, and I'm so happy that on those months, those years, those days where I thought it would never be, I did not give up. I kept going, and it feels good. It feels great. So let's do this. Let's do it together. All right, keep going. You got this. Strive. Do your thing. I will see you next week. Thanks again for joining me. I hope you're inspired. I hope you keep going. I hope you jump. I hope you take action. And I'll see you next week. Have an amazing day.